And this is, again, something that we'd like to make an annual event.
And something that's been done before, Don, or is this the inaugural
first year? This is the first year. A lot of firsts for the Boys and Girls Club.
Some big firsts in here. That's tremendous.
So we're happy about that, and it'll be just an event primarily for adults. We'll have some finger foods, the silent auction. What we're billing it as is a classy, casual networking gala where people can come down. It's a Friday evening. So they can get off work, come down to the Myrtle Beach Train Depot. It's from 6 to 9. Tickets are just $10 a person.
Well, that's tremendous.
Get them in the door, and they can bid on some items and kind of interact with some of the other people in the community and support the Boys and Girls Club of the Grand Strand.
What a great deal, a $10 entrance fee. Now, how close to the event can folks buy tickets? We're leading up to it, or do you want to do it well in advance?
Well, they can buy them at the door, actually, if they want to. Certainly, we'd like to encourage pre-sales, and people can go to our website, that bgclubgs.org, and actually purchase them online.
Tremendous, absolutely. And if a viewer doesn't have access to the internet, can they still call the phone number to check or leave a message about purchasing them?
Indeed, and we'd be happy to have people stop on by. And one of the other aspects of things that has happened in my first year here with the Boys and Girls Club of the Grand Strand is, when I first arrived, we had a facility that was not in the best of shape. And even though it's a 40-year-old building, I think we needed to make some improvements to the facility so that it was safe and provided that good first impression. And one of the ways we approached that was to have some volunteer groups get involved in helping to refurbish the facility. It started when I first came here in the summer of '06 with a group called Mission Possible, and then some Target volunteers came down and painted the outside of the building.
I didn't know that.
And it since has progressed. We have made an ask to the Myrtle Beach Area Chamber of Commerce and their Leadership Grand Strand folks. And we were fortunate to be selected as their class project. And the last 4 months, they've been down about every other weekend doing things at the club, everything from painting the interior of the building, providing us with a storage shed outside, new basketball hoops, new carpet, storage shelves, just any of our needs from our wish list, which, by the way, is on our website.
Good, okay, yes.
We always have needs at the club, and they responded in a big way, and there are just a number of people, about 30 individuals that are part of that class, and they've each been working to volunteer 75 hours at the Boys and Girls Club. Some have gone way over that.
Each of them doing this, committed to do 75 hours. That is tremendous, Don. What a great resource. The Leadership Grand Strand did not do that years ago. That must be something they've instituted in the last few years, so that's wonderful.
And they have made a huge difference. March 28th, we're going to have an open house event at the Boys and Girls Club from 5:30 to 7:30 to kind of recognize the work that's been done at the club, give the public an opportunity to come in and see how bright and cheery it is. The outside of the building is what I call Boys and Girls Club blue. It's kind of an electric blue, a very beach friendly sort of color, and the inside is kind of an aqua teal color. It beats the heck out of that battleship gray that we had, and pink. Don't ask me why we had pink in there, but very festive. The carpeting looks great. Just a number of improvements that really, majority of which were done by the Leadership Grand Strand volunteers.
That's tremendous. That's Wednesday the 28th. Is that open to the public? Or
That's open to the public.
Right, great. What time is that again?
It's from 5:30 to 7:30 on that Wednesday. And coincidentally, that also happens to be National Boys and Girls Club Week.
Great.
So that'll be our celebration of Boys and Girls Club Week, where people can come in, check out the Boys and Girls Club, and see what a great place it is for kids.
Well, I sure hope you'll get us some info about that so we can get it in the Herald, Don. And your wish list, is that a pretty long list? Is that something that we could easily print, or is that...
It is something you can easily print. It's gotten a little shorter, again, thanks to our Leadership Grand Strand folks. We have very limited facilities, and I know in the future I'm hopeful we can expand our program to other sites and locations.
Tremendous.
So, but getting the community involved is really my purpose in being here, getting out marketing, letting people know that the Boys and Girls Club of the Grand Strand exists. There is another Boys and Girls Club in the community that's based out of Conway, the Salvation Army Boys and Girls Club of Horry County. But up till now, we haven't been real well known in the community. We're a separate organization, but a sister organization to their operation. We do many of the same things, but they're in different locations.
Right. Is that common around the country? The
Yes.
Salvation Army has Boys and Girls Club around the country, or?
And regular Boys and Girls Clubs and military Boys and Girls Clubs. There are Boys and Girls Clubs in schools.
Right.
Just a little different operation,
Sure.
but again, a very worthy cause that they have as well. But I think we're the lesser known entity here in Myrtle Beach.
Well, I wish we had more time. We'd surely focus on that, but I want to spend just a minute there highlighting if there are opportunities for other children to get in, or is it totally booked, Don? Are you all pretty much maxed to capacity?
We are getting close to our capacity in the facility, but we do have openings. Last year we had 124 registered members, but fortunately only about 35 a day go to the club during the after-school time. Our maximum capacity is 50 kids a day. Okay. Basically, if you can imagine, think about your house and how many square feet that is. Having 35 to 40 to 50 kids running around in your house. That would be a little bit like a beehive, I'm sure.
I can't fathom it. That's right. That's right. And, of course, with the volunteers in there as well, Don, you've got to really pack them in.
Well, and we have some great staff members as well. I need to recognize them for the work that they do, because they're really where the rubber meets the road.
Please, yeah.
Miss Pam, Miss Cassandra, and Miss Diane have really been stalwarts. They came on board shortly after my arrival and have really kind of solidified our program and helped individual kids with issues that they've had homework-wise, reading-wise, and in some cases character-wise, because the kids don't always come from the best environment, and our job is to really put them on the right road and give them some values and provide a little structure and sometimes a little discipline.
Yes, and Don, this is children ages
5 to 18.
5 to 18, okay.
Primarily we're serving the younger kids right now.
Right.
But I'm hopeful in the near future we'll be able to have some dedicated hours at that facility just for the older kids, middle school aged and up.
Sure.
And because they want their own space, and they really don't like hanging around with their younger brothers and sisters.
Oh, yeah.
We will have an opportunity for the older kids to serve as junior staff members during the summertime. And we're certainly asking people who have older children to perhaps bring them by and or inquire about volunteer opportunities as junior staff members during the summertime. It would be a great job preparation for them as they move on in age and get older.
Don, if you just had a minute to highlight your biggest needs right now, what would that most important minute be to get out to viewers?
Certainly volunteers to help us in our program. They're one of our most valuable commodities. And then I certainly could use some help from a technology standpoint in our computer lab. We're really trying to reconstitute that program and need people that are technology savvy to come in and spend time with kids and help us support the computer systems that we have in there.
Right. So volunteers and donations.
Well, certainly donations. That's really what keeps the engine running. But we have a lot of programs that, for instance, we'd love to have a sponsor for our NetSmarts Internet Safety Program.
Yes.
And there are other opportunities to get involved with our gala coming up on the 20th.
On the 20th, great.
We need auction
Do you have
items.
sponsors for that as well, or?
We're looking for sponsors for that as well. It's all about raising money so that we can keep costs down for the participants that come to the club. We don't want to have barriers. And so that's certainly an opportunity for people to get involved, and would encourage folks to give me a call at the Boys and Girls Club. That's 843-445-9964.
Tremendous. Don, thank you so much for getting out with us this morning.
You bet.
It's meant a lot having you in.
Appreciate having the opportunity to be here.
Absolutely. Stay tuned to more Carolina People with Don Hall coming up next. There are real volunteer needs here. Would you like to make a difference in the life of a young boy or girl here in our area? You can make a difference. You can pick up the phone and make this call, 843-445-9964. You can go online, take a look at this tremendous website, bgclubgs.org, bgclubgs.org. But the phone number is important, 445-9964. We had a couple of key dates that Don talked about. And think of this guy sitting right here. He's been here a little more than a year, but he's been with the Boys and Girls Club movement for 29 years. Think of that difference he's making in the life of youth every day. Two key dates, March 28th, 5:30 to 7:30, easy location, 1404 Carver Street, right between Mr. Joe White Avenue and 21st Avenue, right here. It's an easy trip. Take that time to go by there. He talked about the afternoons, Monday through Friday, 2 to 6, so you can see the children. This is a real opportunity to make a difference in kids' lives. The other date's April 20th, the All Aboard Train Gala. A real opportunity to get out there right after work on a Friday, make a difference. Call the Boys and Girls Club of the Grand Strand today.